What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome back. Force here with some more Magic the Gathering Duels of the Planeswalkers 2013. Today we're going to be playing against Yeva, and I'm going to be using the blue deck Crosswinds. I did promise you guys that I would be trying out some of these different decks just to show you something, a little bit different than what we've been seeing game after game, a la the Goblin deck nonstop. People hate the Goblin deck so much. All right, this looks to be a good opening hand. We got 2 islands to start. Also, Kraken Hatchling. It's an 0/4 for 1. Beautiful blocker. We've got the Fog Bank, another great blocker. Defender Flying, prevent all combat damage dealt to it. Block huge creatures. Talran Sky Summoner. This is actually a key card in this deck, and that's why I'm, without question, taking this. Whenever I cast an instant or sorcery, I get a 2/2 Blue Drake creature token with flying in play. Unreal. Curiosity. Enchant creature. Whenever it does damage to an opponent, I draw a card. Not bad. I actually considered taking these out of the deck, and then we've got Disperse, return target non-land permanent to its owner's hand. So a relatively decent hand. The one thing that I don't have in the opening hand is any draw card. There's a lot of card draw in this deck, and it would have been nice to start off with a first turn one, but that's fine. I'm okay with this into the Fog Bank, and then just kind of rolling out from there. And I got a island, which is perfect. Definitely needed that. So early game, you can see I'm just setting up some blockers. I've got the 0/4. I've got my Fog Bank. No damage to be dealt here. This deck, from what I played of it so far, really looks to do damage a little bit later in the game. Kind of buying time early on, building up, like I said, building up those defensives. Starts off with Elvish Visionary 1/1. When it comes into play, he draws a card. He won't be able to do damage to me with it, but the Yeva deck has a lot of card draw. That's another thing too. Lots and lots of card draw. So, I mean, take a look at this. Next turn, we get the Sky Summoner in play. And then I've got this right here. So as soon as I disperse, I get a 2/2 flying into play. I mean, we'll see how the game plays out. Obviously, it's randomized, and who knows what actually is going to happen. But the fact that I opened up with that card is a good start. Really good start. All right, Yeva. Got anything here? Turn 2. There we go. Knew something was coming. 2/5 Defender. When it enters the battlefield, draw a card. So again, lots of card draw in that deck there. And ooh. All right, so we start off immediately. We're going to throw the Sky Summoner in play. It's just a 2/2. Likely won't even attack with it. In fact, I guarantee I won't because this is here. But now whenever I play an instant or sorcery, I get to draw, I put a 2/2 token into play with flying. Look what I just drew into though, flow of ideas. Draw a card for each island you control. It's pretty expensive. I've only got 4 in play. I need 2 more to even get that down. But once I do, it fills up your hand right away. And yeah, it's awesome. Yeva still has no offensive. It drew into another island, perfect. And yeah, wow, that is perfect. Great. One more, just need 1 more. Got my Curiosity, not gonna drop that down yet. Skip attack and everything, skip my last main phase. I've been watching a lot of Magic lately. It's getting so into it again, it's phenomenal. Let's see if Yeva does anything here. What I'm gonna do actually is if we get a big creature here, okay, let's see. Enters the battlefield, he gains life. When it leaves the battlefield, he gets to put a 3/3 creature token into play. Now, the question is, do I disperse it to get a flyer? I mean, probably not, because he's going to play it again and gain 5 life. But also, this is a 5/3, and that's going to start swinging. I can block it. Yeah, I think I'm going to hold off. Bribery. Oh, yes. All right, check out Bribery, guys. Search target opponent's library for a creature card. Put that card into the battlefield under your control. Yep. So, and not only that, but I'm going to get one of his creatures plus when I play it, because of Talran, I'll also get a 2/2 flyer in play. So let's do this. Play it. Bribery. Get 2/2 flyer in play. Now the question is, what do I want? 4/4, beginning of your upkeep, return creature you control to its owner's hand. Doesn't really help me that much. Turn target card from your graveyard to your hand. I don't even have anything in my graveyard. That doesn't help me. 2/5 Defender, no thank you, no thank you. I know he's got some big beefy creatures. Here you go. 4/3, whenever you cast a spell, if it's the second creature spell you cast this turn, you remember a turn. Yeah, it's not going to help me much. 7/7 Trample, enters the battlefield, gains 7 life. When it dies, draw a card. Well, that's pretty nice. Even though it's an uncommon, that is pretty nice. 6/6 trample. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. Unfortunately, non-token creature doesn't... A lot of my creatures are going to be tokens, so this would be amazing otherwise. Discard a creature card. Search your library for a creature card. No, it doesn't help me too much. Can play a copy of what he just played, but let's see if we get anything better. 7/7 trample. Enters the battlefield. If your life total is less than 7, it becomes 7. As long as you have 7 or more life, damage that would reduce your life total to less than 7 reduces it to 7 instead. That's pretty nifty. This is pretty nifty. I could also go with this one, which isn't a... I mean, it let me draw a card and gain 7 life, but... yeah, this is really good. Let's go with that. We're going to throw that in play under our control. There it is, 7/7. 7/7 trample for us. Nothing to do this attack phase. So drawing into that bribery was huge. that was phenomenal. Eva's got bounce and stuff, though. All right, let's attack him with a 5/3. It's just a 5/3. Let me just block it with the fog bank. Got something else. It doesn't have trample. I'm just wondering what Yeva was thinking there. I could have blocked it with the 7/7 and killed it, but I'm worried that he had something to pump it up, and then that would have died. And you know, I really didn't want to risk that. Couple things gonna happen this turn though. First of all, favorable wins. Now all my flying creatures get +1/+1, which is huge because I will have a lot of flying creatures. And I am actually going to throw down a curiosity on him. He's got trample, so his damage will go through, which means I'll be drawing cards. So let's go ahead and throw that down on him. And I'm going to attack this turn with these two guys. And they will both go through. He can block the 7/7, but alright, what is this? Destroy target permanent, its controller. Wait a second. Gets a 3/3 green. Oh, he's using that to block. And then, let's see what he's gonna do. I'm probably gonna end up dispersing here. He's gonna try to kill the 7/7 with blocking. Okay, so, what I'm just gonna do here, this is perfect. I'm going to disperse one of his tokens. I don't want to bring that back to his hand because then he gets to draw another card when he plays it. So let me just throw one of the tokens back. In turn, giving me another 3/3 flyer. He only does 5 damage. Unfortunately, nothing goes through though because he was able to block enough to stop any damage from going through, which means I didn't get to draw a card. But, I mean, gosh, overall, that was a good exchange for me. Now, Yeva still has 7 cards in hand, so I definitely haven't won the game. 2/2 Death Touch. Ugh. Enters the battlefield, destroy target artifact, enchantment, or land. Probably gonna kill off this. Yes, he does. The reason I said ugh is because Death Touch means anything that damages, it kills. So that's bad. Do I still want to swing for 7 though? Might be worth it. You can't block the flyers. I can just hit with those. The thing, I'm thinking if I could just get 1 damage through, if he lets me get 1 damage through at least. What I'm almost assuming though that he would block with that and this. And what I'm hoping for is to get a damage through. Sure, this 7 thing, you know, sure that life thing would be great to have, but I'm not counting on his ability to win me the game. I'd like to get, if I could get 1 damage through, if I drew an island. That's a lot of ifs, but I mean, what else? Am I just gonna sit with him all game? Like, he's got curiosity. I might as well. I'm just gonna do it, man. Swing with all this. Let's see what he blocks the 7/7 with. He might block it with these 2. Just blocks it with that. The 7/7 is going to die. Fingers are crossed as drawing into an island. I do not. That's unfortunate. All right. Well, no big deal. It wasn't gonna win me the game or anything, but I was hoping draw into an island and then fill my hand up. That was my hope there. He's at 13 though, I'm at 20. I lost the 7/7. I don't think that's the end of the world. He plays this, kind of sucks. It's a 2/5 with reach. Also when it comes into play, he gets to destroy a creature with flying. He's gonna kill off that. Right there. Whatever, that's what I say to that. Whatever is what I say to that. All right, so we got some bounce here. I don't really want to bounce any of that stuff though because he just plays it and kills off more creatures, and ugh, God, I just want another. All I want, I can bounce one of my creatures back to my hand. I'm really trying desperately to draw into another island. I should have saved the repulse though, just in case he gets something else crazy up. This is so annoying though, because my bounce against his deck really isn't the greatest, you know? Just because of what he has. Alright, I'm gonna hold off on it. One more island is what I need. It's unreal. What I will do though, is at the end of next turn, if I don't have anything of his to bounce, I'm gonna bounce something of mine back to give me that draw plus the next turn draw to hopefully draw into an island to fill my hand back up. What does he play? Plays that. Allowing him to gain 5 life. Okay, before the end of his turn, I'm just gonna do this here. I bounce this back. Bounce the smallest one back. Yeah, bounce him back. Get a 2/2. Drawing a card. Okay, I didn't draw into an island. The hope is that... Okay, there we go. Good. So, there we go. Now I can start to play these guys and fill my hand up. I can draw a card for each island, which would be 6 cards, or I could do this. It has rebound. Let me draw 4 now, and then it casts itself again next turn of mine, letting me draw more cards again. That'd be a really big fill up there. For 6, I'd have to discard. That put me at 10. I'd have to discard 3 cards though. So maybe just empty it first. Let me just empty my hand first. Put this stuff back in play. That guy too. Hydra Surge. Target creature gets -5, -0. And then, not going to attack. I'm at 20, he's at 18. Alright. Alright, Yeva. What is this? Plays that, sacrifices that guy to get a 3/3 token when he plays this. This allows him to draw a card equal to... Okay, so he's drawing tons of cards, filling up his hand. And this will be good actually for my next turn. Is he going to attack me now? No, he does not. Okay. At the beginning of your upkeep, return target creature you control to its owner's hand. That's a bummer. He's going to keep bouncing this back, keep playing it, kill my things. Yeah, well, alright. That's the way it is. Let's go ahead and fill this up here. Let's go with this one right here. Recurring Insight. Get another 2/2 flyer. A ton of cards. Play an island. Got this too. Got lots of cards here. I'm gonna slide a hand to get another 2/2 flyer in play. It's also gonna allow me to look at the top 2 and pick one. Let's go with the cancel, which is a counter spell. And I'm gonna have to discard a few cards here. But alright, so he can block one of my flyers. He's got the 2/5 reach right there. I could get 2 through. Next turn, he's probably gonna bounce it back, play it, kill off. I'm gonna wait until I can swing with a little bit more. Wait till the turn after so I can get 6 through. Discard 2 cards, no, not a big huge deal. Let me think here. Let's get rid of, these are actually really good. What happens is he attacks, I can, you know, he attacks not knowing I have this, then I can -5, -0. One of his creatures block, it does no damage, I can kill it, or, you know, when I attack if he blocks. I'm actually gonna get rid of this guy. Azora Mage. It's not bad, you know, I can use it to draw cards, but I've got plenty of card draw going on for a bit now, so I can probably wait on that for a little while. This card's amazing. When it comes into play, I get to return an instant or sorcery from my graveyard to my hand. That is huge. Let's see what the second one should be here. Maybe just an island. Yeah, I'm gonna get a ton more draw next turn anyways. I'll discard an island. Alright, so it's his turn. He's at 21, I'm at 20. This game's pretty intense here. I'm worried about him like having a trump card, something crazy. He's got 9 mana in play. Whatever, draws a card. It's a 1/1. I'll be drawing tons next turn. My hope is to play just a ton of cast, instants and stuff. Return target creature to its owner's hand unless the controller pays 1. He's gonna bounce this back, of course. cast it. Getting a ton more in my hand here. That's so much. I did get a right of replication, which is going to be for the win. So what I'm going to do here, because I need to dump out my hand, I got 2 of these. Look at this when I can pay the kicker. 2 colors, 2 blue, kicker of 5, so total of 9. Once I've got 9 mana, I can do this whole shebang. Put a token onto the battlefield that's a copy of target creature. If right of replication was kicked, put 5 of those tokens on the battlefield instead. It's hilarious, and I can start doing that next turn. What I'm gonna do now, though, try to dump my hand. When I get this, I'm gonna end up throwing these guys away, basically. But I could do 1 right of replication, or I could just do 2 turns in a row. I think I'd rather do that. So I'm going to end up throwing a couple of these guys away. Just whatever, give some -5s. Actually, here, this is good. Do that to his guy with reach. That gets me another token in play. Do another one. Don't end my main step, please. I would hate you. He doesn't have another guy with reach. This doesn't really matter, does it? Whatever, do it on that guy, get another guy in play. Again, I'm just dumping my hand here. I'm trying to get as much into play as possible so that I don't have to discard as much. Because next turn, right of replication is going to be kicked, and we are all going to ruffle together. And now, actually, I can hit him for what? I can hit him for 6. My math is right here. He's just going to block 1. Yep. Doesn't do any damage because I give it -5, -0, but still. And remember, I wasted the other -5, -0 on this guy just to get another 2/2 flyer in play, so I wouldn't. I mean, look, I already have to discard so much, so we gotta have to discard a bunch here. 4. I'm gonna do this, and 3 islands probably. I think I'm just gonna hold on to everything else. All right, there we go. That's good. So here we go, guys. He's gonna keep bouncing my guy back to my hand, though. Shit, I didn't leave. Of course. Oh god, why didn't I leave mana? I'm so stupid. Okay, well, at least he ended up using all of it, but what is this? Yeah. Exile the top card of your library. If it's a permanent card, you may put it into the battlefield. If you do, repeat this process. What? Holy crap. Alright, watch this. Okay, you got a bunch of stuff here. You got that. You got this. Whenever a creature enters the battlefield, if you cast it from your hand, you may search the library for a creature card with the same power. Okay, so he's got a ton of stuff here. What am I going to copy? That's what I'm wondering here. With my right of replication kicked. All right, so I can do it now. I'm gonna right of replication kicked. I can afford it. Question is, what do I copy? Copy these guys? I don't think I can because it's a legendary creature. I'm pretty sure they kill each other. I don't want to make that mistake. Only 1 copy. Okay, right. All right, so I could get this, 5 of these, but it'd have me draw 5 cards, which really is something I don't need to do. Almost rather get a bunch of these guys. 4/4. I don't want this guy though, because at the beginning of my upkeep, I'll have to return creatures to my hand. Like, I don't want to do that. I think the best bet, unless I just get some of the bunch of the 2/2 flyers, I can also get these 2 5s, which actually wouldn't be bad attack. The 2/2 flyers would probably be my best bet, though, huh? Yeah. Kick it. 5 of them in play. So many. So many. Oh my gosh, that is awesome. All right, we're gonna hit with these 6. As I keep shifting, I hate when it does that. So we're hitting with 6 2/2 flyers, of which he can only block 1. He'll kill it. I still got 6 2/2 flyers to block remaining. Oh boy, this is good. This is good. That's 10 damage right there. He's down to 5. Next turn should be the win. Returns. What did he return? He's gonna bounce this guy back. It's fine with me. Unless something just absurd happens right now, I'm pretty sure I got the win. Plays this, 2/3. He's gonna kill off one of my flyers. Anyways, whatever. Also returning a token to my hand, which means it dies. It's not like I still don't have tons left. Plays, gets this. Is this? Yeah, whenever a creature enters, it's so crazy. This card is so crazy. A wild pair. But I should still have the win. Plays this, 6/6 trample. Whenever another non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, you may draw a card. Whoop-de-doo. Let me get 5 of those. Yeah, why don't we do that? Why don't I just get myself 5 of those? I think that sounds good to me. I should have the turn, should have the win this game. This turn, should have the win this game, that makes sense. All right, I need to hold off on that though. I don't want to do that right away. What I will do, let's just swing and see if that's the victory right there. Is there anything else I could do to help assist that victory? It doesn't look like anything. He can block only 2 of them, which means the rest goes through. Unless he's got a fog, this should be the win. I almost just want to show you some more craziness here, but no. Let me just, before I actually swing with that, because I'm pretty sure that's going to be the win right there. If he tries something, I'll cancel it. Or Mana Leak, get both counter spells. He doesn't have enough to cancel out that Mana Leak. So, I could have done this turn, another Rite of Replication. That's probably what I will end up doing if somehow he stops this from killing him. Get 5 more in play. And then on top of that, I still have the Archmage, which I can play it to get Rite of Replication back from my graveyard. It's a riot. I've still got the flow of ideas, which will let me draw 9 cards. I'm at 26, so I'm not that close to decking. He's closer at 22. And with that, I've got at least another one of these I can draw into. So I'd barely get Rite of Replication with this is ridiculous. This deck is awesome. All right, but this should be the win right here. Pretty sure we get the win. Got anything you want to do here? Block 2, we take 12. That's the game. There you go. All right. See, I didn't know if Yeva had a fog or something. I wasn't sure. I don't know. Picked up a Time Warp. Target player takes an extra turn after this one. That is also friggin' awesome. Alrighty, there you go, guys. Some more Magic the Gathering. Heading back to the campaign ladder just to show you what we have left. Actually, not much left at all. We've got Chandra, and then I'm pretty sure the last one there is going to be Nico Bolas. And then that's it for the Revenge campaign. We're actually going to cut this video here just after that one. I think that was about 20 minutes. That should be pretty good for a single video there. And we'll do Chandra in the next Magic the Gathering video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed taking a look at a new deck. Spent a bunch of time unlocking cards there. And it was a lot of fun. Thanks for watching, guys. Keep watching and keep owning.